slacking. You're slacking.
Well, actually, don't need to, man. We've had a lot happen, so.
If you ain't watching right now, you're slacking.
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 It's really, whatever.
What's up? I think we're here. I forgot to change the name. It's just me. It's just me. Kevin is not over there. Yeah, that's what I'm going by now, man.
I'm not real. I'm not real.
But I can't fit it all on this thing, so I guess we'll add TonE when he gets there.
Yeah, well,
TonE. He's running a little late. He'll be in.
It's funny. The other day I was riding around with Esley, and all of a sudden he saw 7-Eleven. He was like, 7-Eleven, Kevin. And I go, wait a second. No.
K711. K711.
But he said, it's got to be Kevin, not just K. So, because it rhymes. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Here we are again. You can't get rid of us.
No.
I got a weird, like I said, our guest is running about 15 minutes late. We've got the buffalo to paint behind us. What's going on, Russ? How are you doing?
Jumped on quick.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. And but I got a weird message that says my page is disabled, so I think it's a scam. I kind of scanned for misspelled words.
This person would be able to get on if you were.
Well, these are YouTube. It's my Facebook page, supposedly. So if you're tuning in from the Room Green Facebook page, let me know. See if it's working.
Maybe I should check it. I start sending. I usually send the rights real quick.
We got some good growth on the YouTube channel. I'm pretty proud of that. We hit, like I said, it was 500 hours watched and 10,000 views.
Off that stuff, or just
in a matter of a week?
Different ones.
In a matter of a week of the silly reels. I mean, it's art facts. It's fun. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoy stupid, useless information. And if it can help us get our, we ain't got bikini bodies, so we got to do what we can do, Kevin.
Got a beach ball body.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. But yes. I mean, I guess I can look on here.
Well, your stuff comes up.
It says we don't have anybody watching right now from Facebook.
But your Facebook thing's not.
So it says it's good over here, but who knows? We'll see. I think it's a scam, but I'll figure it out after the show. I was like, I'm not getting into it right now.
Yeah, it's a little late to get into it right now.
Yeah. But before I get painting, I'm going to take the helm this time, if you don't mind there, Kevin.
Go ahead. I'll talk a little bit about what I've been doing. Oh, yeah, you're coming on.
Okay, so.
Cool.
But
coolness.
I had me and the kid kind of slept in this morning.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. She hopped on the couch, just turned the TV on. I started hearing running across the roof. I thought it was the raccoons because we've had raccoons before, and I was like, all right. I just went out and checked to make sure they weren't inside the house. And I had 5 turkeys. Well, I had 3 turkeys on my roof. 2 of them in my front yard.
Turkey vultures, though.
Yeah, I did. I recanted. I corrected myself. But then they flew up, floated up there. I was like,
turkeys can fly. Turkeys can fly.
Not fly, flutter.
They can still fly.
Well, I didn't, that's
like
why
the kitty hawk, maybe, but they can still fly because the kitty hawk only flew so far and then landed again. So it wasn't like it did something special.
But yeah.
I can't share this page. It's not letting me. Oh, I'm an idiot.
But yeah, talk about what you're doing. I'm gonna get painting.
Well, this whole entire month, I think I've eaten a donut a day too.
Donut
So
a
I've
day.
probably gained. This shirt was loose last week. Been showing my artwork at the donut hole. They're open till 3 during the weekdays, so you won't catch me there. But on Fridays and Saturdays, I go there because they're open till 9. And I've been doing all right. I go there, been doing some live work. Sold a couple of pieces each. Not every day, but every weekend that I've been there, I've always sold a few pieces here and there. This next Friday, though, something special is going on. I'm bringing in Bryce Oxley. Is that right? How you say his name? As a magician. Then bringing in Santia Soul or Santia Ware as a musician. And then it's going to be the debut of my latest project band called the Haters Coalition. Still in the same punk vein I've always done. So, you know, I'm not experimental like that. So, hopefully I'm becoming a better songwriter.
My band. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
Again, because we keep keep going through new. It's getting tougher and tougher to write songs because in the last 3 years I've had 3 different bands basically and trying to write new music each time. But no, I wanted to talk about some of the venues here. Saw a show at Hideout yesterday and really liked what I saw. And every time I go there, they get whoops. I just tagged you on that. I'll untag you.
Oh, yeah, Kevin.
Yep. And you know, it's been growing. It was actually pretty packed, especially for some grindcore guys. So it was pretty cool. And so these all ages venues are starting to get some momentum, at least on the weekends. They even had one a couple of Thursdays ago, I think it was. And it was during the Clutch show, and the audience wasn't huge because I think a few people that would have been at that show were at the Clutch show instead. But it still had a decent for the size of the place. The venue only holds, I couldn't even begin to guess. I'd say 100 maybe, if that.
Yeah.
You know. And so that place and the Monica House, they're starting to rock it too. They're starting to get, seems like every time I go there, it's a little bit bigger crowds. Better crowds coming in and stuff like that. So word's getting out on these all ages venues, and it's mainly up to anybody. I don't know how much of our audience is under 18, but you know, getting out there and supporting these bands that are coming through for all ages shows. They just don't have to be your buddies that are in a band, but if they want to get out and play some shows that are not house shows, those are the places to do it. And I really like the fact that we got 2 solid venues that are going to be around for a while, and we've never really had that. Yeah, we can talk about the Eagles Lounge or Lodge or whatever it's called, but that place wasn't even really a true all ages place. And then of course the big venues, of course, yeah, they are, but you're going to play a pretty penny just to get in. And you know, like the Wave, you know, they do all ages, and they're bringing in some heavy hitters. And same with the Wrights Temple, Temple
Live.
Yeah, they're bringing in some people too. But you're paying.
Oh yeah, we need to.
But you're gonna pay $40-$50 to get in those 2 places. So
we got some stickers to give away. Say Collective Unconscious will be in just a minute. Anytime now. 1 through 500. We're gonna do some stickers. Where's everybody at? Like them comments up. Let's get them up. It's still showing. Yeah.
Is that going to be the number I see right there?
Sure.
No. Oh. Had to change it up some. But yeah, it's really kind of nice that we got these smaller and the in-between places, because the Temple Live and Wave are the in-between, and then of course we still got the bigger places. But unfortunately the in-between, like Temple and Wave and Cotillion, you're still going to pay the $40, $50, $60. Yeah.
I want to hear about your art, Kevin.
My
What
art.
if you-
What
yeah.
about my art?
Some of the new pieces
I draw, so I paint, and then I paint, and then I draw.
If you haven't checked out Kevin's page and seen some of the new stuff he's been working on this month, mainly, he's been going pretty.
I guess I don't
pretty
see it because I'm doing it.
He's been going pretty nuts, pretty bananas on it.
Oh, at any given time, even before, I've had like 3 or 4 or 5 projects going at once. But I also had a lot happen. I besides the art show, and I keep going in and I keep rotating art in and out each week. And that's something I'm different that way than a lot of people. Dang, Russ.
Getting the numbers in.
Yeah, really rocking our algorithms on there, man. Some good guesses. And I can see right now you're close. But oh.
Wait to the end, Kevin. Wait to the end.
But no, I was trying to think what I was thinking. Art. Yeah. So every Friday and every Saturday I go in there and I'll do some live stuff. I think I'm going to get out and about and just start parking my butt in some of these places again, like I used to in the past. You never know where I'll show up. I mean, I'd show up at some of the local dive bars, some of the bigger, the donut hole's perfect because they got that little event area. So that's a nice place to do it. And if you know of any places around Wichita or even within the Wichita limits or, within, a certain amount of time where I don't have to drive a million miles, just let me know. I'll just show up and start painting. It's better to get forgiveness than permission most of the time. But a lot of times I won't go in with my full spread. I'll just go in with my pad and I'll do like maybe my soft pastels or something. Yeah. But yeah, my creative juices
have been flowing.
Besides writing music, I've been writing a lot of music too. And
I don't know how you have time to do music.
You got time to do everything if you make time to do it. And
I'm kind of in a manic state, where just kind of either work or I just.
Well, and I get it. Sometimes I'll come home and I just stare at the walls.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, I've been pretty tired lately too. But I just know that, that's the thing. I don't have TV and I don't have internet at home. I can get my internet off my phone. It's no problem because I've run stuff off my phone before.
Living in the Stone Age, man.
I'm not. I'm actually living in the modern age because I run it all off my phone. But if I decide to pick up the pace and start filming more of my own stuff, I'll probably. I've been checking out the TikTok stuff again. I haven't done it in like 2 years, and I started looking at it, and I was like, man, there were so many messages on there. I was like, holy cow! Oops. So I just like the format for it, so you can show your artwork being done at hyper speed or whatever it is you're doing.
You do that on any platform. It's just.
Well, isn't that?
I mean, it's still.
Is the Reels from Facebook also TikTok, or what is that?
No, they're the same kind of format. People share them a lot, which, as a business page, you want to at least remove the watermark. Not have TikTok, not be plugging TikTok on Facebook.
Because I see some of those reels have TikTok on them.
Well, I know, but it's usually people who aren't trying to grow a page and just, people on their place.
Like I said, I don't know the difference between them because I don't use them that much. And, I do the reels with whatever, but I kind of like how you're doing the speed up stuff. And so is that, Joanne Dreadfeather, or however you say her name.
I don't know. Never really met her in person, but
yeah, she was actually at Kirby's doing it. There was a benefit at Kirby's last week, and I dropped off a piece of art, and she was doing some live art there, and I gave her some of my those drum
cymbals.
No, not the cymbals. The heads. I had some drum heads. Not the heads, but those covers. Or whatever they are. Astley gave me a bunch because he said I just had them sitting there and I have no use for them. So he gave me a whole bunch. So I gave her a few. I really like her flow of art. So I don't know if we could ever get her on here or not because she lives so far away. And I don't know. I think it's a hit and miss with her somewhat. But it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we've had a lot of shows go on downtown again. So if you people are saying there's nothing to do, even for all ages or underage people, and I'm not just talking about music itself, there's a bunch of other stuff going on because there's that Create ICT or whatever it is, the makers. What's that makers thing? They do a bunch of stuff. Now, if you find a member that's a member of it, they can invite so many people, so you don't have to pay the membership fee. Like anywhere, get members somewhere and they can paint some happy little trees in the background.
Happy little trees.
Happy little trees. Hey, Joshua, so says Russ. Oh, Joshua Rick's got on here. Cool. Guys are throwing out the numbers, man. That's helpful. Had some good stuff happen, though. Like I said, it's just... and I think... I do believe I kind of like... We talked about some stuff, but I'm not going to talk about it too much here, but maybe I should get into describing my art more and how I do my process, because I do several different processes.
Well, that was kind of one of the reels things I've been doing with the reels is trying to do behind the art.
Right.
So I sprinkle them in there with the weird facts.
And I need to maybe start doing that stuff. It's not hard to do. I just need to set up and do it. Because a lot of my stuff, actually, I have a whole bunch of like notebooks and cheap art books and stuff like that with just quick sketches in them of just ideas. Sometimes I just draw a bunch of circles or scribbles. And then when I actually come up and need to do something, sometimes there's something in my head and I can just bring it out. Other times I go looking back and go, oh yeah. So I use that for a lot of my inspiration too. And stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's been really interesting journey this last couple of weeks for me, because I've come across some stuff that one moment I'll draw something real cartoony, like that frog. And then I just finished another one that's more like a voodoo skeleton dude. I don't know. That's a cigar he's smoking, by the way.
We were talking about last night.
And he had like a bottle of whiskey in it in his other hand, but you can't see it anymore because I painted over it.
Like I said, it was mojo. Mojo was the word that I think it's probably Haitian.
Yeah, you're probably right. It was inspired by that, because I was looking at a lot of voodoo type stuff for some reason, and I liked the imagery, so I said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna, do something very similar." And then, but I was going off of what I've seen in some movies and stuff. Instead of having the voodoo doll, you'd always see these priests. They'd be drinking the whiskey, and then how they'd spit it out or do whatever, and then they'd light the cigarette or the cigar, stuff like that. So I was basing off of that. And then the bird was just
the coffee cup of that painting.
Yeah, it was the filler, but it kind of fits what it was doing, because I kind of made the smoke look like it was, I don't know, it's supposed to kind of look like a hand going towards it or something a little bit, not too much, but enough you can see it. I'm done with it because I already sealed it, so I'm not going to make any more detail out of it, because I kept going. I go, man, pretty soon all you're going to see is the smoke from his cigar.
The smoke from his cigar.
And then it'll be like, what the hell is this? But
I'm going to say Russ is probably the winner. I mean, I'm just guessing right now, because you're the only one that's guessed.
Oh, no, the other guy, Joshua's guessing.
He's got a few in there.
Yeah, he's got a few in there.
Hey, looks like we got somebody watching from Facebook. All right, cool.
So if you're from Facebook, say hi, just so we can know, because he got one of those messages that said that he's being banned or something.
It's probably you.
That's probably me. Took a picture of my black socks and sent it
to Renee. Jeez, I love you, Renee, but God, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's Vicky. Vicky, she's guessing from the Facebook.
From the Facebook.
Oh, hey,
Vicky.
Facebook.
Vicky went and moved to Colorado Springs
know.
on us just when we were starting to build our little thing here, and you take off on us. Maybe we'll have to remote you in sometimes.
Get it like an AI robot and arm. And
well, we'll just. And she could be painting over there,
alone.
but she can paint over here. Yeah. It's just just when she was. But that's cool. I mean, you got to follow your heart, and Colorado Springs is a beautiful place.
I don't like Denver. I would go back to Colorado
Yeah,
Springs.
if I could move up to Colorado, I'd actually move to like Manitou Springs or somewhere up in there. But that's so expensive.
Yeah.
These little houses, I mean, the families that have them have had them for like 10 generations now or something. It's just insane. And I kind of kicked both my ex family and my parents had cabins that we owned up in those general areas like Florence, Colorado. So they sold them. And then the one that was sold
right there.
one of them that was sold was actually sold to some Denver football player.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 hours or 3 hours or so away from Denver. So, it's like. But I get it, because even if you have a place paid off, you still got to pay taxes on the current rate of what's in the area, which I think is bullshit.
Yeah.
I bought a house back for like 10 generations ago for like $10,000 or $400. I should have to. That's all the family should have to pay. The government wants their money.
All right, I think he's outside. All right.
Oh, you got a new camera for the?
No.
Oh, you're not recording?
I'm gonna steal it off of here.
Oh.
I've been downloading the whole chopping up clips so I can just steal it off of there.
Figuring it all out, huh? So I can stand like right here the whole time.
No, Kevin. Okay, when he gets in here, we'll have to go over podcast etiquette again. Look for the X, Kevin. There's an X down there. You just can't see it.
Oh, I know now. I haven't done them. It was mainly just we had an angle of everything. I was staying out of the way, but man, the angle of everything was.
It's happening.
Come on in. You're coming in hot.
We're already on, so.
Yeah, I've been watching on the road. I've been watching.
Seeing if we were talking shit.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker. No.
No, I did. Actually, I wanted to mention too, because you were talking about like getting in more venues and whatnot. And I was actually like, just the other night after I made the event for September 2nd, I was like, we should get like somebody like come in here and do some live painting on top of everything.
Oh yeah.
So
anytime.
If you're down on the 2nd,
yeah, I can make it happen. I can make it happen. Yeah, hop in the hot seat right
this
here.
one here, huh?
What's up with Dixon? Dictation? What?
Do what?
What's up with him? Is he remoting in, or is he still working? Have you heard?
I think he is getting his butt kicked at his job.
Okay. That's all good. That's all good. We'll hold down the
You mean
fort.
you're not living off your art and your music? And stuff
Not yet. Not yet. I'm pushing hard for it. He's still getting his butt kicked right now, though.
Okay, I do got a question right off the bat.
Yeah.
Is the stage name TonE or is it Tone? Yeah,
Tone.
you got the tall E. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been saying it wrong this whole
It's
time. I was
really
like, I'm just
for-
gonna fucking ask.
It was originally for no reason, and then I thought it would be cool for it to be like a acronym for transcend on eternity.
Yeah.
So like the on is smaller in there, and then the two big ones on the end. But yeah.
Have you ever seen Empire Records?
I don't think so.
You need to watch Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Wait.
Mark with the C. Always fuck with their heads.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a
That's
good
half
one.
the reason now, just to make you question it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonder.
We got a giveaway going. Got some stickers we're gonna give away. Everybody's guessing on it.
What's the guessing?
Guessing numbers 1 through 500.
Oh, so you picked a number.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
There's two guys that come on and they've just been slamming it hard. So.
It's been kind of
What is it, like 1 through 300?
500.
500?
We used to do
Oh,
200.
you guys are dicks making them pick. That's such a big.
Oh,
big
well,
gap.
because we did 200 and 2 shows in a row. They guessed on the first guess, so we said,
Oh,
okay.
Perfect.
Trying to make it
because
hard.
we're not doing it for someone's going to win no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just
Now we wait until the end to announce the winner anyhow, just so we can
So if they get it.
keep them going. It's the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a great flick.
And is that on YouTube? Because I see it on YouTube. I'm going to shoot in there. I'm going to win these stickers. Watch out, yo.
yeah, you don't count today.
I don't
Yeah,
know the number.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hop into the new album and then the new video.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess it's just the new video that the music's been out on Spotify, right? For a
Yeah,
hot
we
minute.
put the album out So what we've been doing with our drops, what we've been trying to do at least, is we'll drop like the whole album, and then basically for the next 2 months, like we'll have like every week will be a new video, a new lyric video, something off of that album. Yeah. So then you get basically like 2 months of promo out of it, kind of thing.
Definitely.
So.
I follow this. He hadn't been popping up on TikTok, but he's like not underground, but a smaller label promoter.
Is it it's not the cigar dude, is it?
Yep, cigar dude.
Yeah, he's got fucking great pointers. I follow the shit out of him.
Genius. So yeah, cigar dude.
Sure.
And that's what he said. He's always got that cigar. It's never lit because you'll get kicked off of everything. Yeah. I just found out that if you take a video and you're driving, you'll get dinged on TikTok.
On TikTok.
And you see these videos with people.
At least they're trying to be safe, I guess.
I don't know what unalive people.
Well, come out of China too, and they're strict.
Yeah,
they're strict.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. All of the little inconsistencies of the
TikTok's been around. You gotta learn around quite a bit. I heard you talking about TikTok and whatnot too. And it's just once you learn it though, it is really good for like promotion wise. I think I had it for like a month or two before it was like 3,000 plus followers. And I don't have that on like Facebook or Instagram right now. So like
I can't get
that supportive
steam, so I just kind of keep throwing things at things. YouTube has been doing.
I'll give you some pointers that I found that helped out quite a bit.
Well, I used to study it. I mean, every week, but then it'd be something different. I'm just like, man. I mean, it'd be so much simpler if I had boobs.
It's ever evolving.
If I had boobs, I just
I'd
have a million.
I've been working to get rid of mine in the gym. They're gone now. Fuck. I should have just stuck with it.
No, not supposed to. Not to be smoking anything really, because that'll get dinged. I mean, it's just no driving in cars, no smoking. I mean, like I said, you can have the cigar as a prop, but you can't.
It's like I think Homeboy does that too. It's just something that's like this.
Yeah,
you know this now.
Just kind of the trade. I've been using my beard, my twist.
Yeah.
So, it's my tactical twist, and it's used to only come out for special occasions. But it's been out. I need a paintbrush there. I got a paintbrush on hand all the time.
If ever the need. Yeah. But with the album, so like we put that out a couple months back. I think we're like halfway through promo now. So we figured too, we actually got lucky. Shout out to Thane for helping us out with the Saturday date at Kirby's. We're trying to get something a little different and whatnot. So we're doing like the 70s vibe. Doing like a competition, so first and second place prize for like whoever's basically just get trippy, pull up. I think David
dirty hippies only.
Yep, David a Sunset. Yep, and I did put that on there. If you don't look like a hippie, we're not letting you in.
Spilling my water.
I was raised during that time period. And some of the most straight-laced, bow tie looking guys were the biggest freaking hippies you know. They just didn't.
Yep. But I think what was it? David. He's like, I'm busting out the bell bottom. He's like, I'm gonna pull up with a vest, no shirt. Like,
well, that's just his daily attire there.
Almost. If there's anybody that I know that embodies like the ideology of a hippie, it's fucking David.
You should have went to Kirby's then last. Was it Friday?
Yeah, I think so.
Saturday. What day was it? I can't remember.
Was it the benefit?
Friday.
The benefit one?
Yes.
I was in town for that too.
There were some major hippies there, and these are people I've known for years.
Yeah.
So.
Hell
yeah. They make David look.
I think we ended up at Barley Corns. It's like a rock show or something.
Yeah.
There's always something though.
They
gotta pick nowadays.
Yeah. Those people there. I was at both of them.
Yeah.
Go to both of them. You know?
Kevin clones himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to go pick up some T-shirts. So
he's been everywhere. He's been hustling this last month. I've been into the content, I'm like, I had a painting. I mean, I think it came out all right, but I kind of, like I said, the algorithms didn't show it no love, so
timing,
I kind of got
timing and like, there's so much to it.
So I think a few finishing touches
dumping.
and I'll get on it, but just like stupid weird artifacts is what I've been kind of cranking. They've been working, and I mean, like I said,
they're cool people.
I'm apparently still on Facebook, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up here.
And if you hit that little niche too, like sometimes it's like literally you'll post for like 300 days straight, and all of a sudden one reel will hit. Kind of thing, and then next thing you know, you have a you have a following.
The one reel he had, the biggest reel he ever had was he had a chimenea burning.
It's like it's some random, but
To this day, that just blows my mind how many hits that thing got.
Yeah.
As I've been trying to like not get too attached to the like put it out and then don't worry about the outcome. Just put it out. Keep putting it out.
Yeah.
Stay consistent. Put it out.
Yeah. I mean, I always look at the numbers and I'm like, but keep going.
Yep.
But let's take a minute to shout out the homies. Talking Beard Network's been letting us broadcast on there since 2021. I think episode 5. And here we are, episode 103. We're still kicking, screaming. Whether y'all are watching or not, we're still doing our damn thing.
Yeah, wait till we hit 200.
Yeah.
Hollywood, here we come.
Then Big Sexy Beard Brand for letting us use their StreamYard to broadcast to you all from. And as always, I can save you 20% with the code JRB520 at checkout. Some of the
Looks
best.
funny because you got the ad up there, but it looks like he's part of the ad.
Like Vanna, I was gonna Vanna
Okay,
White it.
podcast etiquette, Kevin. Don't cut me off. Let me say my ad so I don't get in trouble with the big sexy guys and not fulfilling here.
Well, I don't know if that shows
He's
us.
used to getting in trouble with the big sexy guy.
No.
That's where he gets in most of his trouble.
Yeah.
Actually, I think when you pop that thing up, it covers the whole page anyway. Does it? I
No.
don't know. I know. It's not like
It
a
shows
watch or a
exactly. I know. Apparently.
He's just showing me some of these cool little neat tricks too, right?
Yeah.
For doing that.
But you were talking about the Kirby show. That 70s party. Kirby's September 2nd.
Yeah.
And it's a free hippie. Dirty hippies only.
3 hippies only.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be having a prize. Who would it be? Thane. We got Thane coming out. We got Sunset Motel coming out. Zay the Proof, LSP coming out. We'll be doing majority of our new album and then some other stuff. And then actually we still have like one other group that we're considering putting on, but can't plug that until it's a for sure thing. So
you still got time because you never know who's might drop
Yeah.
off before
Yeah.
then too.
you never know. That's
So
the part-
basically, if you're going to do their dirty hippie, don't take a shower or anything until after
Yeah.
September
You'll
2nd.
reek. That would be brutal though. But yeah, we got
Tell me about the music video that you just dropped. Hot Damn.
Hot
It's a
Damn.
really catchy song.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It was one. So that one, shout out to Steven Shields for the Birds, bass player for the Birds, but he engineered all of this album for one. So like genius there. If you've seen them play, you know he's a genius on the bass, genius in the studio engineering wise, and then also he's been working more into music video stuff. So we went out and we just shot some shots out on a dirt road out in our hometown, just dicking around in the back of my truck.
He just did a video where he's in it. Are you the ones that are in it?
Yeah, no, that was a different one. So that one is
skate park.
yeah,
there.
that's me and Mike Benno.
okay.
Yeah, me, him, and Mike Benno. That's gonna
Because
be
I
on
told
his
him, I
next
said,
album.
you know what you're missing from that? And he's like, what? You need punk vocals in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing really the punk thing. I said, I didn't say anything about punk. I said punk vocals in the background.
Yeah. And not seeing, I don't think that.
You had the skate park going. You had the
Yeah.
skate park
Yeah.
going, darn it.
That's funny too, because like I think that whole album he's doing is a more rock indie vibe,
Mhm.
and he had that song, and he's like, I'm gonna put it on the album. It's not the rest of the album's like rock indie one. They're gonna have one hip hop song on it because it's too good. I can't not put it on there.
So, you know, but he's not wrong. So many bands have done that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm trying to think of that one right now. I can't think of it. Well, it may come to me later.
Yeah.
But so many of those bands, you listen to them and they got that one song that's kind of pop, and then you get on there,
Yeah.
and the rest of it's like really heavier rock or
Yeah.
something like that.
Switch it up.
So the people that really just like that one song and they expect the rest of it to sound like that one song
Yeah.
usually don't like the whole album after
Yeah.
that. And but that happened a lot during the mid '80s.
Haters gonna hate.
You know, so well, like the Alien Ant Farm did that Michael Jackson
Keeping
cover,
up with the
and then the
comments,
song
Kevin?
after that was absolutely nothing like it. You know,
Yeah.
I guess I could sit in the chair, but
My co-pilot's over here slacking.
I ain't slacking.
Russ says he's gonna bring that danky dank all the way from
What's it, Dave?
wherever, I can't remember. So he's talking to the hippie fest.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Not a bad idea.
As long as you share.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, I
we're
think
sitting here, so
I get what you're saying too. Like they had a lot like back in the day too, in those time period, like with like punk in general, like punk come out. Like a lot of people don't know too. It's like with the punk bands and hip hop and whatnot. A lot of them were playing the same shows and collaborating together and even doing music together because they were both kind of that underrated. Like venues didn't want to book them kind of thing because they
Right.
were controversial.
well, you had
and-
like
Yeah.
one band with Urban Dance Squad was like that. A lot of people don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
You probably don't even know who they are.
Probably not. Yeah. That sounds
And
familiar.
there was another one called. It's gonna drive me nuts. Dang, I hate when I go blank on bands. But this band was actually signed by Madonna's record label.
Yeah.
And they were something D is in their name. They didn't get very far, but they did okay. But they were another one of the early ones that did the rock and the rap and stuff. And
Yeah.
and then that Judgment Day movie came out where literally all these rap artists got together with rock and metal bands. And it was like one of the first ones that came about where it hit mainstream, where rap and metal and rock was all mixed.
Yeah.
So you had like Anthrax with, who was Anthrax with? Do you remember? You know what album I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
I can't remember but you had Anthrax with somebody, and then you had Slayer with some, and then you had some other no name, like there was a Pirate Raider or Raider, something like that. I can't remember what they're called now. May have been called Slay Raider for all I know. They dressed like pirates and sung metal, but they had some rap stuff with them and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you saw bands left and right that are like that.
And was that was the soundtrack for that movie?
Yeah, soundtrack for Judgment Day.
Hell
Yeah, and there was a few bands prior to that. A lot of people don't know, but and Urban Dance Squad was one of them. And I got Tenacious D stuck in my head, and I know it's not them. So it's like, so I've been around.
Tendencies, what's it? Tenacious Grooves.
Yeah, it was something. No, that was after that. That was after all the hip hop stuff. No, that was a whole different thing. But you also got to remember, one of the first ones that did it prior to this Judgment Day tour, it really took off, was Blondie. Had that one song where the guy rapped it. She was definitely, I think, the very first one that did that didn't have the bands already doing it.
Yeah.
Because if you look and pay attention, independent and underground, or whatever you want to call them, almost always do it before it hits mainstream. And a lot of people, when it first comes out, they're like, what the hell is this stuff? Because I remember the first time I heard her, before any rap was actually ever recorded, it was these DJs in New York and Chicago and LA, inner city type stuff. And the only time you heard it was live on their actual DJ show. So you can imagine the recording was like the early garage punk stuff. It was horrendous recordings, but you could hear the talent behind it. Yeah. And that's where a lot of people don't realize that. And most of you guys weren't even born yet, but I was there when all this was happening. And I remember the first time, because I had a roommate that was from the Bronx, and he had this tape, and I remember listening. I was like, oh my God. It's like someone taking their guitar and just rubbing the strings across the freaking concrete floor. Yeah. And
the kid has been playing guitar all day.
Yeah.
It's been a great feeling, but also I'm like, oh, okay, can we take a break?
Yeah. Especially when she's the same song over and over and over and over and over.
Picked it up, the first little riff by ear, and then she got on YouTube and figured out the rest of the riff. Yeah. She was sitting there playing the song to the music.
So which song was it?
It was Olivia Rodriguez, Brutal. It's got a very Veruca Salt, Seether feel.
Oh, really?
Okay. So I had her check out Veruca Salt.
That's funny, because you said Veruca Salt, and I could not remember that, because that's that blonde girl from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
We were talking about her, and I could not remember her
they
name.
Named the band after her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was the uppity, the rich blonde girl that was in the Willy Wonka
thing.
The
one that turned into a big old plum?
Yeah. And
that was.
Yeah.
Well, I got a question for you, Tone. What question I've been asking everybody: what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you on stage?
Oh, on stage.
Yeah. And not in life. That could go a whole slew of ways. I just want to hear. We've had
Okay.
one person puke. We've had
Yeah.
failed charity attempts by drunk people. But
I don't think there's too many like outwardly embarrassing, but like so like the only thing I can think of like off the top is so we have a habit, not less recently actually, but about 50% of our shows we're probably on some psilocybin. And when I think I can think of one show to where it was about mid-set and I timed it and I was like, these are gonna hit full force about mid-set,
right,
and that's where I want them. and those things hit so hard, and it was just like I was talking to my buddy about this the other day, and it was just one of those scenarios where like I'm over here in front of many people, and I'm reaching for my words, but also I'm like reaching for my body, like trying to get back to that thing. So like that's that's where I would say if we're talking on stage, it wouldn't have been like outwardly embarrassing because you probably didn't know. But inwardly, I was going through it.
Well, it's like any show. There's been times I've forgotten the entire lyrics to the entire song.
Yeah.
So I'm just singing whatever's coming to my mind.
Yeah.
And there was like the entire band, and I know that I messed up, or but we play with each other, so you know when something goes wrong. But the people out in the audience don't ever know.
Like if your bands are good at jamming, or like with us, like we freestyle a lot, so it's like if that happens,
I've gotten
you
better.
Save it with a little jam, and it's like you didn't know.
Yeah, I've gotten better, because even though I'm singing and stuff, not rapping, I've gotten better at freestyling if I have to.
Yeah.
At least make some noise when it's supposed to be noise out here.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do that. Get up there and act like a silverback the whole time, just the whole song.
Well,
that's it.
With my band, my first band, when I took over lead singer, we were a brand new band, so I didn't have any lyrics. So we had some music that we've been jamming on, left over from the old band. So I did the first set, and I just did like 2 short lyrics over the metal that was playing behind it, and it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I say they usually don't know, other than your homies. If you got good homies like ours, they'll sit in the front row and be like, "He fucked up. He fucked up. You don't know it, but I seen it. He did right there."
Yeah.
Like,
That's when
thank
you.
you.
That's when you hand.
Thank you.
That's when you hand. That's when you hand them the mic. Just hand the mic to them. Said, "Okay, it's your turn."
You got buddies though, they give you hell because they want the best for you, so they're gonna call you out when you fuck up. Like, do better, bud. I know it.
I've had people right in my face singing the lyrics back to me in the song, and a lot of times I just, here, take it.
Yeah,
they're singing them wrong, but I don't care. It's like, they're keeping they're still staying within that pocket. They're not messing it up too long. Yeah. But you don't let them do it too long.
Yeah.
It's not their show. So.
Give me my mic.
Yeah. Show me out. I'll hand you the mic. I said, okay, it's your show now, bro.
We did have one. So it wasn't like an embarrassing moment, but that was like the first thing I thought of when you talked about that, like on stage scenarios. There was definitely one that we had. I think it was at the Muse Ballroom in Salina. And we had a show going on there. And like some guy was drunk as hell, heard something about the cops were coming. And he was like mid-set, like trying to stop the show. The cops are on the way. And I'm like, that's not my problem, bud. I'm in the middle of a song. And then he tried to like come on stage. He's clearly like belligerently drunk and like just like mid-set, like I don't know what to do other than like I'm just like pushing, get out of here. So it wasn't like an embarrassing thing, but I was like, I felt like a dick, but mid-moment, like, what are you doing, dude? Wait till the song's over or something. Yeah, and then I'd be like, what do you need to say? Like,
you get some people when they get high or drunk, man. All of a sudden, it's like they think the world's all theirs.
Yeah.
The world is my
when we did the ICT Fest one year, and we played under the bridge over there by the skate farm, or the skate park, and there was some dude that was just, he was on something, and he kept getting in my face during it, and I'm just like,
it's so hard to be nice in those scenarios too.
And he got too carried away later on, but not too many people mess with me. But if they do, I'll just blow them off or I'll push them out of the way or whatever. But as the show started going on, because we were like the second or third band, so by the time they got the 7th, 8th band, he was getting more and more belligerent to where we pretty much escorted him off the. And we're like, "You're out of here, dude, because you're scaring some of these underage kids." So
that's an issue for sure.
Because it amazes me, there is a difference between the bars that like barley. There is a big difference between Barleycorns and the Hideout, and Barleycorns and Monica House and Shamrock, and those, because they're bars. Those people over 21 there, and there is a big difference. But I think a lot of the all ages guys, because I've seen it when we used to have. What was the name of that place? It was in.
I'm gonna make a new game every time.
It was in Hayesville. It was in Hayesville.
Forgets what he starts talking about. Everybody take a shot. Don't do that. You'll get drunk. You'll be dead by the end of it.
Well, see, that's if I'm answering all my own questions real quick, that means I'm not doing that much art. See.
Yeah.
But it's a place that was in Hayesville, and it was all ages, and they thought, oh well, we'll just take the fight out into the parking lot, and it's like the owner was like, dude, I own that parking lot too.
Yeah.
It's like if you're going to do it, you take it across the street.
Your fucking house, man.
Yeah. They're sitting there trying to do all these fighting and stuff. And I go, nowadays they'll drop your ass off at JDF, man. So don't mess around.
Yeah.
But it's funny how that works. Yeah, it's just starting to look like a big poodle.
Poodle again?
No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, the poodle just before he gets his haircut.
Yeah. I don't know. We're getting to that point where everything's going to be mixed. So I think
Stephanie came on. She was like, "What's up, homies?"
So apparently we're not kicked off of Facebook. I think that was a scam.
I get those every now and then. Like
Miss you, homies, at kickball. Well, Stephanie, I don't know. I was hurting for over a year after that one game I played.
You go through it through kickball. You go through it.
Oh no! The kicking and the running to bases is what did it. There was one kick to me, and I had to move like 5 yards one direction, and I was sore. I was hurting the rest of the time.
I had to take a step to the left.
That's basically it.
For 4 days.
That's basically it. Since I've retired from the military, I haven't ran more than probably 20 feet.
Yeah. Dude, I work out, and like I went, and it was like weeks after I was still hurting like hell, because I'm like, even when you're working out, but you don't do those like go. Like that, those quick bursts and whatnot, like with kickball, like your body ain't used to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Russ, yeah, you're right, Russ. It does remind me of another good movie like Rockstar. That one's a good one too. Yeah, where he got up there and just handed the mic and walked out. Never came back. Okay, we got a request for our slap a handlebar stash on that buffalo. Okay, you show up here in the next 10 minutes and we'll make it happen.
Bubble.
Yeah.
A handlebar and little speech bubbles.
What's
Yep.
that? Hope much.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, hope much success for the band. That's cool.
Oh, thank you, man.
I think I've seen you perform a couple of times. Did you perform at the release party? No, you didn't perform at the release party for Thane Stuff.
For Thanes? We were there, but no, we didn't.
Yeah,
perform,
okay, but I saw you because I was doing art there. I did a portrait of him. And
Sunset Fest, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we helped run a hip hop stage for Sunset Fest.
Okay. Well, I've seen you around forever because Nest Records guy said anytime they do any shows, me and Josh, he said, just come on in and start doing art. We'll let you in.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool because I almost always sell one or two pieces whenever I do one of those shows.
Yeah. Well, they got a really supportive group of people. Like even us, like they're always like, even yesterday, like if we didn't have stuff going on, I had a buddy I was helping with a DJ gig back in our hometown. But even then, like yesterday, like Tony and them are always like quick to be like, hey, showcase out at Shamey tonight. Like if y'all want to come and drop a set and whatnot. So like they're super supportive group of people.
I see what he's talking. He said, well, that Rockstar reference was when he got his start because he was in the audience and he was singing the song better than the actual lead singer was singing.
Oh, yeah.
That's always going to happen, though. I mean, you get these fans of these songs. And imagine if you're traveling 365 days a year and you're playing those same songs. I mean, you're still hopefully being professional and you'll put every ounce you can into it. But there's times when your game's off.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen some really good bands where I saw some of the worst shows I've ever seen from them.
Yeah.
Then I'd see them like a year earlier or a year later. And I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
They just killed it. So,
well, shit, too, when you're out there on the road for, what, you're doing 30 shows back to back, like your vocals are only so tough.
Yeah. That is
and if you're not following, like if God forbid you're out like drinking late after shows or whatnot, like people will tell you can't. Like it sounds like fun while you're on tour, but that's not.
It's like when I saw this this interview of Axl Rose when they were touring with Metallica, and that was during that time when he got blown up and got all hurt.
Yeah.
And Guns N' Roses could have saved the day, but Axe was like, he got all mad and canceled the show before they could come on. And then he was like sitting there during the interview, drinking scotch and smoking a cigar during the interview. I'm like, yeah, of course you couldn't sing, man. You were destroying your voice before it.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's real close.
I think
A couple things on the nose, I think, and stuff. I don't know. Let me see.
I think our rainbow buffalo is.
Should I do a snot bubble come out of his nose?
No coffee mugs, Kevin.
Dude, I did that one coffee mug. Everybody loves that coffee mug.
I like that. I like the how you guys refer to it as that. It makes sense too. Like just as soon as you said it, it's like, yeah, that's the right like explanation for it. It's the coffee mug.
Well, no, we got one.
That's the coffee mug.
Gotcha. We had that blank spot there, and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And first, I drew this square, and I was going to put like a house and stuff, but it wasn't looking right. So I said, you know what? Screw this. I'll just do a quick coffee mug and work.
I do like a lot of art stuff too, but I do admire like the every day, like consistently, like I'm gonna whip.
Works in progress, yeah.
Okay, that's what that means. Okay, now I know. Now I know. But like I do commend, like it's like every day, like the same for like us. Like I try to like write some lyrics every single day. You know, you keep yourself from building rust and whatnot, and that's super admirable.
Yeah,
cool thing. Hold
The
yourself
grind. I gotta see here who's got the closest.
He got one earlier. Oops, what the hell? Where the hell did that come from? You got shit falling out of the sky over here, man.
Like a bull in a china cabinet.
There's a cup. No, where it fell down from because I wasn't touching shit.
Did you say you seen who got it? Somebody got it?
Yeah, I think it was the first guy that came on. It's there. It was a 301. I saw bigger than crap because remember that when I hesitated and I was like, "Oh." Yeah, I'm real professional sometimes. You just forget what to say.
Yeah. So we're gonna call it Russ.
It was before Vicky came on.
They blew it up.
Yeah, it was right at the beginning, man. It was within the first. Maybe I did. There it is. Oh, it's Joshua. No. You were rolling too. That was 101. Wrong one. You're rolling too fast for me, man. Yeah, I know. But it was on there. I swear it was.
All right. Anyways,
And Russ was the only one on at the time. I mean, literally, no one else was on yet.
well, we're gonna call it. That's what it was.
Yeah, you did it earlier.
Russ, you're the wiener.
But then because he did like 50 right in a row.
Yeah.
But it was cool. He wasn't going 1, 2, 3, 4. He's like just throwing random numbers out there like random.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call that pretty much done. Our rainbow buffalo. See, we did like I think episode 2 we did a rainbow werewolf that came out pretty good.
And that's back when we used to do one piece of show.
Yeah.
So this was kind of the homage
It's kind
to.
of tough. I feel like.
Well,
I'm
it
so
was
picky
getting
and slow
it
with my
was,
artwork.
it was getting ridiculous of what the subjects were too, because we let the audience pick the subjects, and they'd be like,
Wow.
"Hey, what was that one? Do a spud pirate swinging from a mast." Did we paint over that one?
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember seeing some of
It
that
looked
too.
more like
Right
because we did it in one show. It looked like a turd was
Oh,
swinging from it.
We got the entertainment value out of it, I guess, and painted over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how it.
But yeah, I think it's a
Came
good one. Call
I
that
just
one
had
good.
I just had to add the little white spots in the nose so you can see it.
We'll have it at the
Do a big old snot bubble.
donut hole for sure for mine, if not before.
I need to stop by that
You'll
donut
definitely
hole
need to
place.
make sure you put wires on the back of them.
Yeah.
They got those. They're little screws. You might even bring a little Phillips head screwdriver because you can adjust them. I keep forgetting, but some of them move, some of them don't. Some are actually zip tied down, but most of them you can move around.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to do some little pieces and
That's what I've got. I got some little.
get some
individuals.
littler pieces done instead of. Yeah.
I thought about
keeping
taking
them
that
bigger.
big.
I want big.
I thought about taking that big 3x5 one in there, but that would take out like 4 spaces. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
I need to stop by that place though. It sounds cool, and I do like.
Well, this
events,
next
don't
Friday,
they?
it starts at 6.
Okay.
Gonna have a magician there, Bryce Oxley, and then an acoustic guitarist there named Santia War, Santia Soul.
Oh, I love something.
And then it's gonna be the premiere of my band. My band. No, he always
Oh no, we don't raffle off paintings. We get stickers and stickers.
stickers.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, not raffle,
yeah,
but
they
guess.
don't give you. We'll raffle them off.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be like $5 per ticket, and then you can get 6 tickets for $30 or something. But we're not doing that right now.
No, but so we got the donut hole. He's there
I'm there till the end of the
till
month.
the end of the
and then
month,
he
and
takes
then
over.
I'm there, and it'll probably be mostly art stuff, art assault stuff. But I'll have some of my older paintings and whatever.
Yeah,
So do they display them up? Like,
they're in the hallway there.
okay.
Yeah.
Because they got the main part where they serve the donuts and get them, and then you walk back in the hallway and they have a restaurant type seating place that also has a pool table and some pinball machines and stuff like that. And bands actually play back there, so they actually have their own PA.
Check that.
I need to figure out what's what. I meant to do it last week and I just totally forgot because I got so caught up in that piece of art I was working on.
Well, I've just been kind
That,
of manically creating content, and feeding the content machine.
Oh, that octopus one I was working on. I was just caught up in it.
The ones that you dropped the red at the top, drizzled the red.
Yeah, because I was just so focused on getting it to run down. It was just, I was just, why am I focusing so hard on just making paint drip?
See, I don't know, a random off subject a little bit, but like, are you talking about that? Like, I'm reading a book right now. It's like talking about presence and stuff like that, and practicing presence, and like some of the biggest like problems emotionally with people is just the fact that you're living outside of now.
Yeah, you're distracting.
And like
yourself.
that's one of the biggest things, like with art and whatnot, when you get like that hyper concentrated, like you're so present in that moment, and like you're never not at peace in that moment.
Yeah,
like it's a cool little thing. But.
Well, so many artists, and I've seen a lot because I've been watching a lot of videos. They get done and they don't want to stop.
Yeah.
I saw one guy do this beautiful with all like pencils, but it took him like 2 months to do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, shh.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's super great detail.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like just take a photo and blow it up. But I appreciate the skill, but it's just like wow.
Yeah.
And he's standing there. It's like you could tell he wanted to keep going, but there's a time when you got to stop.
Yeah.
And because if you keep, especially with these kind of paints, if we kept painting, it'll turn that ugly. It's not even black. It's like an ugly, dark, brownish gray color that looks like.
The temperature, the air. I mean, a lot of things
acrylics
play a factor. They dry pretty quick though.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you definitely overdo them, and then they'll start.
Didn't we do one show where
out.
it was drying so fast we could barely get it on the canvas? I mean, it was a live show where it was so hot and everything was drying so
like
fast.
out in the summer.
It wasn't even humid. If it had been humid, it'd been fine. But it was. I mean, we could barely get the paint on the canvas. It was drying so
We
fast.
actually did that. Did a paint date the other day and went out and did like little square things out at Coronado Heights, out kind of towards Salina area and whatnot. But yeah, it was like so hot too. Some of the paint you go, it's just like, oh shit.
That's why. That's why a lot of people like using. I'll do oils, but oils take 7 days for it to cure.
Yeah, I would like to try once in my career, but
I've
not
done,
anytime
I've done
soon.
a few off and on,
I've never done.
and I'll still do some more later. But.
Yeah.
All right, next Sunday we have Robin Covington. She's got a shop called Freak Fashion. It's a consignment style shop. She's got a new spin on it. We'll find all about that next week. And recap, we've got find TonE. And what's your partner's name? I don't want to.
TonE, Diktion, Collective
Diktion.
Unconscious. So we do like solo stuff, come together, do Collective Unconscious. But yeah, we'll be doing our album release party. Have a lot of the homies, Nest Records, Sunset Motel, everybody out. So
sounds like Josh and I
your
might
hippie
be there now too. So
yeah, that'd be so cool. That'd be awesome.
What day is it? The
second Saturday, on a Saturday. And shout out to Thane for getting us Saturday, because that was the goal.
Throw his weight around.
Yeah. So it's appreciated. Yeah.
It's awesome. So donut hole, Kirby's. Get the painting. We're gonna get off here. I'm hungry.
You're feeding us?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna admire our buffalo and then create more content.
I am liking how it looks right there. Yeah, it's really nice.
Great content.
Because even when I stopped, when I added the highlights on, I was like, yeah, because I added those highlights on, I knew.
We started putting a little green in the Buffalo, and I wanted to stay away from it because we had so much green in the background.
Yeah.
So I kind of covered most of the green.
Right. That's the reason I did the black and then the white, and then some other kind of layered it. So.
Yeah.
And then you finished it. So. We've learned to play each other over the.
Oh, I can
couple
imagine
years
that
now.
probably takes a little bit of time too. Because I know with me, like if I'm doing art and whatnot, like don't touch my art.
A lot of people.
That's how I am.
A lot of people when they do collabs. I mean, you just start painting, and they know you wiped out everything the other person done, and they get upset about it. But
You got to learn that cohesion, even with me and Diktion.
What
When
is
we
it?
work together, we understand each other, like how each other emotionally works so well now, just because we make art together.
Yeah.
You have to dance around the fact that like you're a shithead in this aspect, and I'm a shithead in this aspect, and I can't touch that because you're not gonna like it. And, you do. It's kind
Well,
of
I've done
Fortunately, we can just paint over it again.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
I
I've done some
God
live.
dang it, Kevin.
I've done some live collabs with some people, and the person that was pretty new at it, and then had this third person come in and pretty much
Got it.
painted over everything we all
Get
did.
that all in the mail
And the
very
second person got
soon.
mad.
yeah, I would.
I'm like, dude, it's just how it works.
See, yeah, it's a balance. So
All right, we're going to get off here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Check out the YouTube page. Subscribe. We've got a lot of growth, a lot of new things going on over there.
oh, absolutely. Real quick, can I do a quick plug?
Yep.
Also, speaking of YouTube, the new music videos, all the content we're dropping for this album, Outermost Music on YouTube. Go over there, subscribe to that, check it out. New stuff every single Friday, so we won't leave you hungry.
Yep. All right.
He would have to say hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now my stomach's growling.
I'm so
Nah.
hungry though.